can finally get back to travelling with ease after a long 2 years. The next question is, of course, where do we go?
Everywhere. We're going everywhere. We've got some ideas for you. And Michelle Walsh-Jackson from the noveltraveller.com is here with her top picks, and they're inspired by novels, which is a great idea. For the last while, the only travelling we've been able to do for a lot of people is in your head. So you're reading your book going, God, I'd love to go there. Yeah, so we're going to start off today with...
Well, we'll start with Belfast, because it's only up the road. It's a total gem, and some people discovered it during COVID because, of course, they relaxed their restrictions earlier, so people were running up there to get to the pub. So it's absolutely buzzing this summer. There's going to be loads going on. And, of course, you've got the Kenneth Branagh movie, which is out at the moment, which is really worth going to see. I went at the weekend, but it's you know, it's so full of epic, iconic places like the Titanic experience, which is, of course, celebrating 10 years this year. So if you go up at the end of March, there's going to be big birthday cake and music festivals and all sorts of things going on. And then you've got beautiful places like the Gobbins, which is just outside the city. And I've got some kind of nice little deals that might entice you up there with Hastings Hotels. Now, they've got 6 hotels, but starting off with the Grand Central Hotel, that is set in a great location in the middle of the city. And it has a beautiful kind of cocktail bar at the very top, like a penthouse, where you get the most spectacular views of the Harland and Wolff Arch. It'd be even just going for a cocktail, going for a weekend. And they've got a terrific price running over St. Patrick's weekend, which is £90 per person, and that includes an Irish stew and a pint of Guinness, so you can feel, you know, you're still celebrating Paddy's Day, and you're up there. They've got lots going on. Go out, they've got Stormont, they've got the Culloden. Culloden's a little bit more luxurious, Elaine. You'd like that one. Very nice spa in that one. £155 for a night per person. So there's great kind of range there.
And the city centre, as you say, is buzzing. They've done so much work over the years. All the areas are pedestrianised now. It's a fantastic place to visit for a weekend.
No, it really is. And as I said, there's so much coming up this year. So that's Belfast.
And then, of course, you're bringing us next to, apparently, I don't know, Elaine's from Cork.
I know. Who'd have thunk it?
And the fact that you want to talk about Cork, she's so upset about it.
I know.
Oh, she does.
But West Cork you're talking about.
West Cork specifically. West of the Lee, is that right, Elaine?
And what book are we going to
What book has brought you down there?
Well, of course, Graham Norton's Holding. And I'm very excited about this because this is kind of like a thriller, you know, whodunit detective story, and it's actually coming to Virgin Media. We'll be able to watch the televised screen this year. So, well, West Cork is so beautiful, and of course he's down there in I can't say it properly. What's the place?
How do you spell it?
Asquita. In West Cork.
Anyway, we'll find out.
We'll find it. It's near Bantry.
Head to Bantry, you need
I can never get my tongue around. But yeah, no, it's so beautiful down there. There are so many really period properties that you can escape to and give yourself a little bit of luxury. Now, I've picked 3 for people to kind of tantalise the taste buds. Listard Estate is on 163 acres, and it has its own lake, which is like 40 acres.
I love those stately homes.
They're gorgeous, and it's really good value too. It's 195 B&B. That's for 2 people, and you can go fishing, go kayaking. They even do yoga and all sorts of different things like that at night.
You can do yoga, Simon.
Oh, I can't get enough of it. Look at that. I mean, that's opulence, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Absolute luxury. And then, of course, Dunowan House. Maybe you want to get away with the gang or the girls. It actually holds 12 people. You've got 6 double bedrooms, so you kind of take over the whole
you have the whole
Georgian
property,
house.
So like that'd be great for hens or birthdays or something like that, wouldn't it?
It would be just perfect, yeah. And it's 750 to 1,200 a night. But remember, that's between 12 of you.
Yeah, that's very good.
So when you break that down...
Is it just for the hire of the house, or is there food or anything?
You get the whole house. No, you just get the
property.
But it's an amazing property. And again, that's set on several acres. It's actually near Clonakilty.
Yeah.
So that's not
Clon is great crack as well,
And then finally, Blair's Cove in Dunmanus Bay, that is £150 per night for B&B. So that's another little bit. They're all with Ireland's Blue Book. So if you go on the website there, you can really explore West Cork.
Now, Michelle, if we want to go away on a plane somewhere far away, forget Cork this time. I never thought I'd say that, but forget Cork. Come on, where are we going to?
Well, I am just back from this place, and this city is amazing. It was voted 2 years in a row as the healthiest place in the world to live, but it's also one of the most beautiful. Valencia.
Oh, beautiful.
It's between Barcelona and Malaga, and it was my first time going, and I cannot believe it escapes me, because I'll be back.
So you picked that for a particular reason as well. Which book are we following on?
This book is The Hideaway, and it's by Sheila O'Flanagan, and Sheila loves it so much down there, she got her own place.
Did she?
a smaller version of Barcelona, even though it's the third biggest city in Spain, but it's much cheaper. Everything's cheaper. The shops, the bars, and it's the foodie capital. Oh, you'd love this.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know paella was invented there? That is where it came from.
And the book features lots of mentions of orange groves, which of course Valencia is famous
for. Well, now,
for.
orange groves, do you know, if you walk through the centre of the city, they diverted the River Turia in the 70s and created, instead, beautiful gardens. And it's like natural parks and fountains and skateboard centres, and it's like a thriving garden where the river used to be. And at the end of it all is the beautiful city of arts and sciences. And that is designed by Calatrava, who is probably the most famous Spanish architect. He's designing the tallest building in the world at the moment, I believe. Right. And he is so famous, but it's just spectacular beauty, a lovely mishmash, very healthy people, you know, cycling everywhere. It's kind of what we see the cities of the future being, but yet holding authentic places like their beautiful cathedral in the old town. And I recommend staying in the old town because
and deals to be had once you look around.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, we've got direct flights with Ryanair about 4 times a week, and starting from Cork this summer, they're going to be flying from Cork to Valencia 2 days a week.
Cork,
so,
I heard.
Very good value. But I just have to mention the Fias Festival. That's running in March, and that's kind of like over the 15th to the 19th. And that's a fantastic festival where they have these massive big figures, and they set them all on fire like a huge bonfire night. It's a big, big party, and it's on every year, and it's a great tradition.
No,
Sounds amazing.
I love the last one now because everyone loves Ashling.
Ashling
in the city to Sarah Breen and Ewan McLeod. Where are we going? Where are we going this time with them?
The last book, sure, she brought everybody up to New York, didn't she?
Sure, how bad.
And COVID didn't hit New York in her book, so it was fantastic. Everything was just the same. But New York, to get there, people will be, you know, missing people and thinking, oh, is this the time to go to America? Yes, this is the time. Aer Lingus have a sale, €189 each way, and that's running until the end of May. So travel between now and the end of May, but book by the end of February. So that, just don't miss out on that. And I've got a little package from Platinum Travel if you wanted to stay over, and that's over €800. As I say, with Platinum Travel, stay in the Fitzpatrick Hotel. But you know, Bloomingdale's and Macy's, I've been told, are fantastic sales at the moment. There's a lot.
And you know what, no matter how, it's my spiritual home, no matter how much anybody bigs up New York, you will not be disappointed when you get there.
Absolutely.
I mean, every street corner is a film set. Times Square at night.
I was disappointed.
Were you?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
Really?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, no.
It wasn't my cup of tea at all. In fairness, though, I was dragged, well, I wasn't, I went there with my sisters. Black Friday, they woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go into Macy's for the sale, and I was like, here.
No. Sure, that would put you off anywhere.
But I have to say, shopping is a big, big draw to New York at the moment.
And great deals available.
Amazing
like
deals
$189 each way is very good.
I was on to my friend Jackie, who's a fashion designer in New York, and she just said the bargains are unbelievable at the moment.
Gosh, sure, might be worth another trip.
Oh, the Big Apple.
The breakfasts in the Big Apple are amazing.
Oh, stop, diner.
I know, breakfast time.
Well, you know, food, this is my top tip for the week. You know, you mightn't be going anywhere, but Kilkenny isn't too far away from Waterford, from Dublin, from Cork.
My favourite spot.
And
love it.
It has a food festival. It's called Taste Kilkenny.
Savour Kilkenny,
and it's run with Kilkenny County Council and the Kilkenny Tourism. So what they've done is that they're hosting the best of restaurants, 30 of them, and it goes on till the 27th of February. So look out for special deals. You can go on the Kilkenny Tourism website or go onto the specific restaurants, like Hoban's restaurants or Paris, Texas, or all the hotels that they've kind of given over the restaurants. Rinuccini's is one of my favourite, best Italian in the country.
It's a great place. The hotels are great in terms of families. There's lots for the kids to do. There's Kilkenny Castle playgrounds over there.
You're a fan.
I love Kilkenny. So Taste Kilkenny, that's something to get down to this weekend.
Well, thank you for the virtual tour of the world.
Lovely. Booking more holidays now after this.